Gentlemen and ladies, welcome to Oilers Fan Reaction. Live game stream of the LA Kings in Edmonton to take on the Oilers. It's going to be a little bit of a different feeling stream tonight, and I apologize. I'll do everything to keep positive and keep upbeat. Yeah. Little late to the party. I know I have nothing set up, so I will do that now so you guys can enjoy some more of the intro. And we'll see you guys in probably 5 minutes. Hopefully we'll have the national anthems for you guys. But as they say, the show must go on. Yes, Janmark's 600 career game. Well, that'll be a good old graphic to make. Yeah. Hey, Hoosies. Hopefully you guys are having a good Monday, I guess today is. Today is Rose's first birthday. It's also Connor McDavid's birthday for all those that are in the know. For all those that aren't in the know, yeah, happy birthday to those two fine people. Apparently my wife also tells me that it is Orlando Bloom's birthday as well today. So happy birthday to Orlando Bloom as well, if you follow acting at all. Also, it is Ukrainian Heritage Night, so enjoy the Ukrainian Heritage singers. Amazing.
Canadian communities since 2017. He's the former president of Ukrainian National Federation Edmonton and is currently a board member of Friends of Ukrainian Heritage Pavilion. Please welcome to the ice, Andrei Litvinets. Larissa Linshu is a second-generation Canadian who grew up deeply connected to her Ukrainian heritage. She enrolled in Edmonton's Ukrainian bilingual program as a child and now plays a significant role on the executive of the Alberta Council for the Ukrainian Arts in Alberta. Oilers fans, please welcome Larissa Linshu. And the final member of tonight's honor guard is Nick Heineck. Nick is a successful Ukrainian dancer from Lloydminster, Alberta. He's performed on stages across the world as a member of the Shunka Ukrainian Dance Group. As president of the Alberta Ukrainian Dance Association, Nick has raised over $100,000 in funding through various events in support of humanitarian relief in Ukraine. Oil country, please welcome Nick Heineck.
Hey everybody. Again, I'm running very behind and very late. I have nothing set up, so just enjoy the sound of Ukrainian heritage, the national anthems, and hopefully I'll be ready for the game time.
Of course, in the performance of the American and Canadian national anthems.
Oh, say, can you see? So proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the
have won 10 of their last 11 games. This one more of a layover than anything else, as the Oilers in the midst of a stretch of 7 out of 8 away from Rogers Place. Rogers Place is where Edmonton eliminated Los Angeles last year in 5 games, but that man wasn't in net. He was in Washington at the time, and Darcy Kemper has not lost a game in regulation since November the 11th on a serious tear. At the other end, Stuart Skinner. This man has not lost back-to-back games since October. He's 8-0 after a loss, with a save percentage approaching 94 in the last 8 instances since he lost. And his last start was a loss to Pittsburgh. Andrei Kopitar trying to lead the club in scoring for a 16th year, 16 out of 18 years. And that man, Matthias Janmark Louis, 600 games. And he's ready alongside Connor Brown and Adam Henrique. So are we. Henrique and Kopitar, we're underway at Rogers Place. Edmonton and LA, playoff opponents the last 3 years, as Gene talked about. Nurse and Kulak defensively. Your starting lines brought to you by our friends at Scotiabank, looking as a place for all Canadians in Canada's game. A slap pass by Janmark didn't work out, and then Kulak misfired from the corner. Meanwhile, Adrian Kempe hurt and led to the LA bench. And in significant distress, he's going to try to gut it out and stay on the bench. There was a collision away from the play.
Yeah, top goal scorer is Henry goes down and moves to the middle. He falls down, and I mean, that does not look good right away for Kempe. You know, and he just falls into the leg. Now, Kempe, look at this. He stops with the left leg. And for Henry, he's just trying not to collide with him, but you can see right away he immediately grabs that left ankle, you can see it just kind of twerk, and they're still looking at him on the bench right now. That would be a tough loss for the Kings. Top goal scorer with 20 already this year.
Vogel flubbed a clearing attempt, his first game back in the building after 3 successful years in Edmonton, including 20 even strength goals last season. Byfield to Vogel, and a quick snapshot save made by Skinner. Vogel then tries from a sharp angle, and the save is made, and Kempe has indeed gone underneath, as you can see there, Louis. So as you mentioned, it's one where he tried to gut it out, and then the trainer's like, enough's enough.
Rookie injury, right? He was on the bench and said, listen, let's go walk this out. We got to figure out how bad it is. It did look like he was under his own weight moving down the tunnel, so that's a very good sign. Kempe's a tough customer, doesn't want to miss games. He's a gamer, and we'll keep an eye to see if he makes his way back to the bench. They haven't gone far down the tunnel. I can still see them.
Now, lately, Trevor Moore's been playing up with Vogel and Byfield, but remember, it was Tanner Jeannot, along with Vogel and Byfield, that absolutely terrorized Edmonton on December the 28th. That was a game where all 4 of LA's goals came from those 3 players, including Byfield's OT winner. A turnover here, Bouchard gave it right back to Mikey Anderson, and LA will swing it back through center.
And I think a big reason why the third line of Edmonton started up against the Kopitar line. Typically, if Andrei Kopitar is the starting lineup here in Edmonton, it's Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. Typically, Connor will go out to handle them. Or Leon likes to go head-to-head with him as well. Both of them will see some time, but this is why this line was so dominant.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, and ladies. We're 18:38 left in the first period. Nothing. Shots 1-0 for LA. Darcy Kemper went down. It's not Darcy Kempe. Kempe went down into the dressing room. Not sure if it's an equipment issue. Lower leg might have been cut. Big save made there by Skinner. Hope everybody's enjoying their Monday evening. Ooh, Emerson almost tipped that one home. Emerson's looked sharp and really good as of late. Another big save by Skinner and another big save by Skinner. A lot of big saves happening by Skinner early. Oilers yet again forgot to show up on time. Oh, Kempe's back. Nothing too worried about him, apparently.
finish the check. It was
Big hit by McDavid.
Find this puck into the zone, then eventually throws it out to the middle. Good chance for Lewis in the slot as it just kicks off the stick of Perry and right to Lewis for the one-timer. Good save, Skinner.
Thank you, Perry, for saying FLA when choosing where to go in his off season. Please do. Please. Oh, there's another big hit by Adam Henrique. Please share your knowledge, good sir.
Only goal on a 2-1 loss to Calgary on Saturday night. That's
interesting.
The Kings' 5-game winning streak. So both of these teams.
But that's exactly what he's supposed to do, right? That's a huge drop, though. That's a drop that shouldn't happen. Hey, ref, if you get out of the fucking way, that gets out of the zone. It's not rocket science, man. Like, move your feet. Stand on the outside of the blue line when the opposing team or when the team that has the puck is trying to clear the zone. Stand on the outside of the fucking blue line. That way, if it does hit you, it's still going to go out the zone, and we can still call it offside. It's going, man. It's going. Good, bad, or indifferent. It's always going. The wheels of life are always turning.
So it's just a 4-point deficit for the Oilers in terms of the Pacific Division, but LA's actually got the better points percentage.
That's crazily unacceptable. Very happy to hear and see Podkolzin pulling his weight, but it's time for the other guys to show up. Derek Ryan, Corey Perry, Kasperi Kapanen, Draisaitl. Shot save made by Kemper there. I hated that off the top, though. The Oilers have dominated the LA Kings, but the Kings didn't have Kemper. Like, what the fuck is Kemper gonna do? That's a slash by fucking idiot. You can't do that deliberately in the freaking neutral zone.
They go 11-7, a lot, maybe the most in the National Hockey League right now under Jim Hiller.
I mean, if the Vegas Golden Knights didn't have an umpteenth amount of power plays last night, they would have lost that game to Minnesota, but it is what it is. Yes, Jeff Skinner is a healthy scratch again. Don't ask me why Knobloch doesn't like the kid. They're going 11-7 tonight. Dressing 11 forwards and 7 defensemen. Don't understand it, but
and just get something done. He fought Ryan Lomberg, a couple nights ago. He's going to give you what he's got the time he gets on the ice, and why he's that chosen 7th defenseman for Los Angeles is Jim Hiller.
Played a career high 73 games for San Jose last year, Louis, and I know you and I were surprised when we were preparing for the first LA game. Alvarez was 4th in the league in hits last year. I mean, he's a guy who knows his role. Here's Kopitar, 2-on-1 with Kempe. Walks in, centers, one-timer.
What a save by frickin' Stuart Skinner. Oilers, wake the fuck up, please.
And this 2-on-1 develops again, a little bit of a matchup here. Kopitar line up against a little bit of a mixed line for the Oilers. And they catch him sleeping a little bit with this 2-on-1.
Catch them sleeping.
Terrific save by Stuart Skinner. I mean, he had to sprawl literally and dive across to take that away with the glove hand side. All he could do was get a chance.
Wow.
And that's exactly what he did.
Kempe put that about where he wanted to. That's one of Skinner's best saves of the year.
He's thinking that should have been in the net. That should have been goal number 21 right there. That's what he's thinking right now, wiping down that stick.
Career high of 41
That's insane.
Years ago, 4 consecutive 20-goal campaigns. Kopitar leads.
That's why I don't think they're going to trade him. I think he's going to be a healthy scratch more often than not, but they're going to let him play a playoff game. just so that you can say that he's played in the playoffs.
Yeah, pretty incredible after a loss this year. He's 8-0, and that's a real good season.
Absolutely.
And Stuart Skinner's really worked on this.
Absolutely have to appreciate Stuart Skinner. I believe we have to appreciate both goalies, but hey, that's not this fan base. This fan base would rather run a good goalie out of town than admit the real problems this team has. Absolutely, Lubo. Highlight of the night for sure right now. Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's some great news. Oh, what are you killing me? You got hit with a high stick there, baby? What are you wanting, a penalty against the Oilers, you big puss?
Brought to you by James H. Brown Accident Injury Lawyers, the heavy hitters in injury law.
Oh no, that's not good to hear. Hopefully you're doing better, doing okay.
Still bent over here on that collision as McDavid tried to split the defense when they kind of sandwiched them. Watch this as he comes in. He's going to take the stick of McDavid right there as he comes through. And just trying to brace himself for contact, comes up with the stick and catches him. Great.
Whatever, cry about it. Are you going to cry about it? You want a penalty? Why don't we call every time you grab on to McDavid illegally and call that a penalty too? Fuck. What a play by Skinner. Unfortunately, he gave it to a guy that just gave the puck away. And the Oilers get a penalty anyway. What a fucking makeup call behind all makeup calls. If you're going to fucking make up a call like that, you piece of shit ref. Holy fuck. What a fucking makeup call. Oh, we missed that high stick. What a joke. What a joke, Kulak. Your goalie leaves you the puck in perfect prime position, and you lose the puck. No, they made up for it, though, Lou. Refs absolutely made up for it. Lickety fucking split. Yeah, I don't understand it either, Chemo. I'm with you on that. I don't understand why he needs to play the puck at all. Just stay in your net, tend the goal.
They didn't even run those lines in warm-up, Lou. Jim Miller plays it close to the vest. A little bit of a sneaky warm-up. Goes to Fiala, whose shot grazed the blocker of Skinner. Oiler PK, 89% over the last 20 games. Shot by Kempe, fought off by Skinner, and that sails out of play.
I'm with you on that, Chemo. Like, just stay in the net, play the nets. 13:26 left in the first. 6-2 shots. Nothing. A minute and a half left to go on the power play for LA.
They get a little fired up to play against the Edmonton Oilers because this is a team that sent them home, and that's not a good feeling at the end of the season. So for Edmonton, they understand that. They know they're going to get LA's best every time they play.
DJ Smith, you saw briefly in your picture there. He was a guy who got sick of Edmonton. Remember the COVID year, Louis, 9 losses in a row.
Yeah, she got sick of seeing him too.
And Clark kick save made by Skinner. The Oilers short-handed trying to thread it through to Darnell Nurse. And that was broken.
Good breakout there by the Oilers on the PK. And then the piece of shit hacks at Brown in the back of his leg. No call there, right?
That's a lot harder down there on the ice, but right away
That's good for Calgary, though. They can win. It's not going to matter when they lose and miss out the playoffs by 2 points. I hate what Calgary's doing, though. Just tank on purpose. Oh, face-off dropped very unfairly, but hey, linesmen don't care. I hope McDavid scores tonight. I hope the Oilers win this game running away. No more tight ones. No more one goal. Pucker up and hope we hold on. Oilers aren't in trouble tonight at all. But we'll see. I don't think they are, but we'll see. I think they win by 1 or 2. Wow. Big save again by Stu Skinner. And down the ice it goes. 23 seconds left on the penalty kill. Emberson saves it from going over the line. Shots are 6-2 LA. Of course, they have the power play. Oilers don't. 12 minutes left to go in the first period.
For both units on the power play for the Los Angeles Kings, just trying to bolster that second unit a little bit more. He's the only carryover from.
You're not wrong, Lubo. The way they're playing, it might force Vancouver to make that trade. Something needs to give in Vancouver. They're big. I wouldn't say they're solid. They're big. That's all they are, is big. They're big and slow. If you can get around them, you can pressure. I'm not going to lie to you. They're big and slow. If you can get around them with speed, you're going to have a chance to score a goal. They play the trap. I'll give them that. They play the trap very, very well. Only 3 games on the schedule tonight. This one, the Flames won, and I believe one later tonight. Or the Flyers game that's going to be over by the time the first period is over. I swear to my God, though, if I hear one more stupid fucking trade rumor for Stuart Skinner and put a goalie here, I'm going to lose my mind. Idiots that think like that shouldn't be following a team like the Oilers. Because you put that stupid shit out there and your 120, 200 followers, or 2,000 followers in this case, are going to believe every word you say, and of course it's all over the internet. Because you're a fucking idiot that just wants trade rumors.
Kansas here for the Los Angeles Kings. They've been the better team early here, Jack, and this is a great save, maybe one of his best you mentioned all year. By Stuart Skinner. I mean, he just.
No, you're not wrong, McCready. You're not wrong. And it's getting sickening to see how bad their first periods are.
The 5-hole. Stuart Skinner, as we mentioned, 8-0 after a loss this season. He's dialed early for this one, and for Ty Emberson, he's really started to play big minutes and a big way with blocking, with hits, just being a great defensive presence.
Just win the face-off, clear the zone. No, 2 Oilers run into each other. Brett Kulak already made 2 freaking blundering errors. No, he's not going anywhere. I don't understand this stupido talk of Stuart Skinner being traded. Come on, Kulak.
Held in by Tanner Janot. Back to Edmondson. And then it's Brent Clark, an offensive puck-moving D-man. First full season in the NHL. LA just loves him.
Draisaitl with a bad giveaway. Cover it up, Stu. Cover it up. Your team in front of you is playing like shit. Shots are 8-2 for LA.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50/50, presented by Rogers, is back for another record-breaking season. Support communities across Oil Country and win big at EdmontonOilers.com/50/50.
Shots are 8-2, 9-2 now, yeah. They've also had a power play. I mean, McDavid got away with a high stick that would have been a 4-minute double minor.
Especially the top power play unit, quarterback and that. We've talked about struggling lately, no question about it. With 2 power play goals in the last 13. But he's logging minutes, he plays with a swagger. And you got to think when Doughty comes back, he'll take over that position again. And that'll allow
when Doughty comes back. They make it. This idiot makes it sound like Doughty's going to come back and he's just going to play top-end minutes and be phenomenal. Like, do you even know what Doughty has that he's not in the lineup for, Louis? He broke his fucking ankle. when and if Doughty comes back, he's not going to be able to skate at 100% for like a month. Good God. They make it sound like Doughty's going to come back and be all-world all-star.
But they're matched up with an LA club that's number 1 in the league in shots against and goals against.
They haven't spent a lot of time in the offensive zone. The Kings have done a great job to just get out of there quickly, not allow Edmonton to set up.
And here's a turnover and Kapanen trying to take advantage along the end boards. Draisaitl and Perry.
Right there, Draisaitl needs to hit somebody. Right there, Draisaitl hit somebody. He's got his back against the boards. Hit him! Like, fucking drive-bys are so stupid. Oh, Draisaitl with another bad giveaway. That's 3 already for Draisaitl. Fuck. What happens when you play your star players 30 minutes a game every fucking game?
Shovels it down low. Turcotte picks it up and scoots it in for Trevor Moore. Cutting to his left. And then sending it back toward Turcotte. Weak pass to the middle. That'll be taken by Draisaitl. Second only to Nate McKinnon in the NHL scoring race. Connor McDavid currently sitting 6th.
Yeah, he's gonna you're right there, Renegade. He's gonna get 6. No more than that though. Like if you get more than 6, if you're Stuart Skinner, lordy, you hit the jackpot in Edmonton. But yeah, Rodriguez next year's backup for Stu. And that's icing against the Oilers. Awesome.
Icing against Edmonton.
MIC is a proud partner and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice.
Wake up indeed, right? Oh, I need to wake up too. We're no longer on the PK. Wow.
As you would say, drag him into deep water. Don't give him many chances. Boring. We would call it tepid. How about tepid?
Okay, you know what? Exactly. They're a team that wants to close you down.
Shot by Clark, redirected. Off to Kempe. Here's Alex Turcotte. And now Kopitar trying to swing it inside. Grabbed by Janmark, the outlet for Connor Brown. U.S. college basketball, Dean Smith used to play the 4 corners at the University of North Carolina. Not the most exciting, Brad, but nevertheless effective. In L.A., since starting just 11-8-3, they bottomed out by giving up 5 goals to San Jose in the 3rd period. And Jim Hiller said that was a real turning point. Like, enough's enough. Let's buckle down and do what we do. And since then, they've lost 3 games in regulation in the last 18.
They've really come together as a team. They've suffered injuries all year long. They've had guys in and out of the lineup.
Holy fuck, you act like the Oilers haven't suffered injuries all year long. Like, dude, let's talk about the team you're broadcasting for 5 minutes, Louis.
They put 3 across the line. They make it real difficult to have possession entries.
Well, I wonder what happens when you play the trap. 1 forechecker, 4 people in the neutral zone. New Jersey trap. I wonder what would happen. That fucking shit.
Through a tough defense, but you can't give up those kind of chances.
Good God.
McDavid let it go through. Shot by Nurse, save Kemper. That's Edmonton's 4th shot on net. With 7 minutes to go in the first period.
7 minutes left in the first period. Shots are 11-4.
Jammed off the boards, taken by Nurse. Ultimately, it's patience. Cannot force things that aren't there. Nugent will reset. Lay it off to Darnell Nurse. Wristed down deep from center ice. Oilers tucking in front. Draisaitl couldn't get there. Arvidsson shot from the point by Ekholm was blocked. And it's interesting, in each of those 3 playoff series, remember, Louis, LA took home ice advantage from Edmonton. And the Oilers rallied to win the series. Each time, LA got a split in Edmonton with the Oilers having home ice.
Yeah, because they won the first game of every series.
They couldn't defend their own home ice. The Oilers came up with enough plays in each series to win in 7, 6, and Diminishing returns for LA. Here's a chance. One-timer Draisaitl and it blocked. Over RA. Good read. Jammed off the glass.
That'll be icing? No, the linesman says. What are you? Good God. Number 80 linesman. You're obviously never seen an icing in your life.
For Draisaitl. Excellent block.
And yet another example of why Draisaitl loves playing with Vasily Podkolzin.
And I like the fact that Podkolzin was demanding the puck. Here we go.
Henrik behind Clark.
Oh, you know what a power play is. Yeah, hit him again. Hit him again, Henrik. Hit him again. Hit the ref again. Make sure he's out of the game. Freaking douchebag. Oh, like I was saying, LA defense is big, but if you get around them, you can score on them. Big, slow, and dumb is what the LA defense is. They play that stupid trap, and it worked for New Jersey, worked for Minnesota. Doesn't work in this day and age of the NHL, though. Players are way smarter now. Nothing. Kings, Oilers, late in the first period. Yeah, it's relative, Lubo. 5:20 left to go in the first period.
Now look at them since December 1st. Just absolutely have ratcheted up on the power play. That number 134.9% power play now on the ice for the first time in this game as Henry draws that slashing call on Clark.
Kings penalty kill, solid, 10th in the league. A shade under 82%. A hard wrister sent up the boards by Mikey Anderson. This Oiler power play brought to you by Clay Alberta Sportsbook. So it's straight.
Oilers lose the face-off. It's down the ice. Typical Oiler power play. Can't win that first face-off to keep pressure.
McDavid, the drop off to Leon
Draisaitl. McDavid shot saved by Darcy Kemper. One and done is what the Oilers shot total is.
A solid reaction by Kemper. I mean, he closed it off in a hurry, and I think McDavid was trying to elevate.
Of course, Hopkins' stick is broken in the spot down the corner. He didn't lose it. He broke his stick.
Bouchard looked his way, elected to keep it on his stick and send it over to Draisaitl, who leads the team with 7 power play goals on the year. McDavid checked in the corner by Mikey Anderson, and now Deneau wanders over.
1 minute left to go in the power play for the Oilers. 4 minutes left to go in the first period. Nothing is the score. 11-5 the shots for LA. And a puck battle lost by Edmonton. Extra man, lose the puck. It is what it is, folks. This team has no urgency at all in the first period. Top guys are out. Second line is on. Let's see what they do.
Lost Edmonton in the postseason. Can't beat him, join him scenario. Here's Arvidsson, quick dish.
See what I mean? Pass the puck, shoot the puck. Pass the puck, shoot the puck. It's not fucking rocket science on the power play. 1 pass, shot. 2 pass, shot. No, let's pass it 1,000 times and look for the pretty play. Ridiculous, man.
And cleared past Perry. That
0 shots on the power play.
And the Oilers limited to 5 through the first 17 minutes.
11-5 are the shots for LA. Both teams are 0 for 1 on the power play.
Drops for Kopitar.
3 minutes left to go in the first.
Missed Kempe. Anderson from Kulak. He'll tuck it back into the LA zone. Hard hit by Nichols. Finishing his check. Brown hovering close by. Yanmark couldn't keep it down low. Fished out by Fiala. And reset by Kempe to Gavrikov. Anderson lobs it through the neutral zone. Mid-air smacked by Lewis, but
Hey, Anderson tries to give it to Podkolzin.
Colson hill reverse against LaFerriere.
Anderson.
Bounces one in on Kempe. Guided over to Jordan Spence.
Yeah.
Now it's Lewis.
Well, it's kind of what happens when he's dealing with some stuff.
Bouchard by Ekholm, the outlet on target for Connor Brown.
I think we just hold McDavid to too high of standards. We're just so used to seeing him dominate game in, game out, right? And when he doesn't, we ask what's wrong.
Saucered over to Bouchard. Ekholm, one-timer, and that was blockered up in the air by
But
Kemper. Batted down, and again out to Ekholm.
it's a long season. It's the middle of the season grind. It's the January grind.
Trevor Lewis, first from above.
Teams played a lot of hockey.
For Jeannot. Snapped it.
There you go. Take the body, Ekholm. Good hit there.
Successfully back to the red line. Ekholm
I wouldn't even say he's hurt or sick. He's just
and Gavrikov, a good read on that pass intended for Hyman.
the grind.
Byfield. Wrist shot, deflected.
The grind of an NHL season.
Byfield's been a guy who's been
We have to remember, guys, the Oilers have played more hockey than every other team in the last
good look for
3 years.
Better save by Darcy Kemper. We're scoreless.
And that's not me just being an asshole. That's me stating facts. The Oilers have been deep every year in the playoffs for the past 3 years. No other team can say that. Florida was out in the first round 2 years ago. Last year they were in the final. They made the final this year. Well, I'll say this year is in the playoffs that just happened. But other than Florida, Edmonton has played way more hockey the last 3 years. Kind of wear and tear on your body, right? But it's no excuse. You're an NHL pro. Learn to deal with it. You want to be a playoff team and win cups, you're going to have to sacrifice your summers. Hey, Trucker, how's it going? But, hey, before we know it, before we know it, McDavid's going to have 125 points and 39 goals and he's going to finish the year with 50 goals and 100 assists. Like, it's just what McDavid does, right?
Well, Connor McDavid and his team have realized not to panic here and be a little more patient. They're starting to find some time in the offensive zone, starting to work off that cycle. And it comes down to work, Jeff. We saw Podkolzin hard aggressive for him, just turn over a puck, and Reed a nice play. Yeah, that's a power play. You have to win the puck battle to maintain the puck in the offensive zone. LA's did a nice job first half of the period. Edmonton's starting to dig in a little bit more in the second half.
It's up by Kopitar. Kempe. To Kyle Mars inside Kempe.
What another big save by Skinner, who's made maybe 6 10-bell saves already. 6 out of 12 have been high danger. Good hit by Draisaitl. About fucking time you did something with that body. But that's icing. Hey, Joe. Hey, Jay. How's it going?
To find Kempe in the slot as he has a little conversation with Draisaitl on the way back. You know, Matthias Ekholm did compare him to Draisaitl, the way he protects the puck and how strong he is, compact. But here's the nice little play, little spin, no looker right there by Fiala into the slot, and Kempe gets it off as fast as anybody.
We're already down to 1 minute to play in the first period. Wow. Period's flying by.
On the far side, and then takes a pretty heavy hit for his measures by Leon Draisaitl. Says, I've seen enough of the defensive zone.
When Byfield digging in for the
Yeah, that was huge.
Fogle.
That was huge.
Nurse, the puck carrier up to Arvidsson as we go under a minute to play in the scoreless first period. Kings and the Oilers for the second of 4 regular season meetings this year. Here's Fogle charging in. Shot right into the breadbasket of Stuart Skinner. Gave Fogle a little jab as he rushed in and quickly engaged.
Nurses grabbed onto him, and all Fogle says is, it's me, don't hit me, it's me. Don't hurt me.
Fogle was complimentary of the Oilers in his press conference this morning. Loved his 3 years here. Broke out last year. Credited Chris Knobloch for giving him a lot of opportunity. He grabbed it.
He's definitely bailing out the defense again this game.
Points as you see there, and has carried it over. And he says Jim Hiller's done the same thing. He's put him in situations to succeed up and down the lineup, and he's been a staple alongside Byfield.
KFC worthy game of peepees. Ooh, you're making me hungry. Would love some KFC right now. I tell you that much for free.
Of course, Leon Draisaitl, another notch in his potential hard column is the fact that he has taken over the league lead in plus-minus. Plus 26 coming in to go along with his league-leading 31 goals. 63 points, as we said, second only to Dave McKinnon. I certainly think at some point,
And the Oilers can't get their own zone right now. Lose the face-off, you get hemmed in.
There's been a difference. He has really started to buckle down, and he's always been sound defensively. He's had a great defensive stick.
Hit him, Hawkins! Hit him, Hawkins!
A lot of pride in that. Relied upon so heavily for the offense, though, Jack. Both him and McDavid. And I mean, listen, they are the strongest.
You've got to get that hit in there, Hawk.
When they're going, this team wins. Simple as that. But
And a first, nothing is the score. Not sure if that's a good or bad thing. Shots are 14-7 for LA. Sean Avery might be getting the Rangers job. Which Rangers job? The coach? You know what, Lubo? There's always a silver lining to every story. As I say, I'm a bad guy in somebody's story. GM. Wow. Isn't Chris Jury the GM right now? I mean, that guy's trying to sell the farm. Everybody in it. Cows, chickens, horses, including the farmer. He's trying to sell the farmer as well. So yeah, maybe having Sean Avery in there isn't a bad idea. Any whoosies, out of town scoreboard. Bone in or boneless? I'm a boneless guy. I'm a bone in guy, sorry. Boneless to me, they're not wings. Boneless wings are chicken nuggets. They're nuggets. They're not wings, they're nuggets. Pretty interesting stat there. I gotta keep doing the stat updates like that pre-game. Who am I kidding? I don't even have time to do the streams, let alone all the extras that need to be done with the streams. Anyways, guys, out of town scoreboard. Very, very light schedule. Flyers beat the Panthers 4-3, and the Kings beat the Blackhawks. Sorry, the Flames beat the Blackhawks 5-2. That's it. That's all she wrote for out of town scoreboard. After one, Kings nothing, Oilers nothing. So again, what do you want to talk about? You don't have to worry about that. I honestly think the Oilers are going to overtake Vegas in February. The Oilers have a really a softer schedule in February. Vegas doesn't have that softness. Because let's be 100% clear, 100% frank. Vegas hasn't really had a hard schedule at all to start this year. All their back-to-backs they've had is with the other team playing on their second half of a back-to-back as well. Case in point, Minnesota last night. Sandra, I agree. Just win. Win the games. But I'm not worried. I think the Oilers will definitely be first place in the Pacific. Get that banner raised in the offseason on their way to a Stanley Cup. Oh, no. Don't tell me that. I got a kind of parlay going on that. I got to go check that out, to be honest with you. There's an interesting situation on that. Again, tonight is Ukrainian Heritage Night at Rogers Place. If you're a Ukrainian, Happy New Year to you. Celebrating Orthodox birthdays. 27-3. Ay vey. I need a touchdown by the Vikings. Sandra, if it worked that way, if I could tell the Oilers to score and they'd listen to me and they would, I would be a millionaire. You know what I mean? Like, if there was like a bat phone in the dressing room where you could just pick it up and just be like, ring, ring, bat phone. Yes, hi, is this Knobloch? This is Matt from Edmonton. Score a goal, goddammit. You know, like, I wish there was a way. I wish there was, eh? TJ Hawkinson gets a touchdown, 27-9 for the Rams over them Vikings. I do have to see what the throwing yardage is right now because, you know, your boy. Sorry, guys, I'm trying not to have what's going on in my personal life affect the stream. Hui. Let's see. Passing yards. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Hey, come on, Viking. I need you to get 200 passing total yards. That's an easy bet. $180 for Donald. Stafford's 201. Oh, come on, Williams. Get a touchdown for me one time. If the Rams running back can get a touchdown for me. Hey. Oh, touche. I'm surprised they're playing this game right now. With everything that's going on. You can never go wrong with lemon pepper wings, man. Never. Lemon pepper wings are my go-to wings. Love me some lemon pepper. You're making me want wings really bad, and I'm too poor to go buy some. Fat man likes to eat, but sometimes fat man needs to go on a no-wing diet. Oh, salt and pepper wings by the pound would be amazing right now. No, I don't need to. No. No, I don't. I'm healthy. I'm actually at a really good weight right now. I just like my sweets. I do love cake. Oh boy, does a fat man. I make the joke, fat man loves cake. I'm a healthy 240 right now. I know people are like, 240, that's not healthy. It's a perfect weight for me. I don't have the drooping face or the lunging arms. No, I'm a good weight. No, I just like to eat cake and snack food like potato chips, and I balance it out very well with regular gym appointments. When I was in high school training to be an all-pro hockey player and an NHL player, I used to eat 2 or 3 Big Macs a day, followed by an hour and a half of workout, and then on ice training after that. But now I'm in my 40s, and you eat a Big Mac, and you better be going to the gym 5 days a week for 5 hours each day to get that one Big Mac worked off, if you know what I'm saying. Metabolism is not what it used to be when you're in your 20s, even your 30s. My 30s, my metabolism was good, but 35, woo, psh, crash and burn, baby. Come on. What a play. Selfishly, damn. Darcy Kemper kind of likes to play the Oilers, which is cool. Obviously, nothing in the first period. Absolutely skadoosh happened in that period. So we're going to put first big letters with the no. And we're going to go second period with big letters so everybody can see. With everybody saying L.A. Night. Yeah. Anyways. What's up with this puckering? Oh, I was like, why is Williams puckering like he's got something up his butt? His shoe came off. You might have to go to the sideline. Nope. Just, yep. Call a timeout or go to the sideline. Oh, get that shoe on, kid. He looked like he was... Where's the deserves to win meter? It is LA 55.7 and Edmonton 44. Oh, couldn't catch on. So LA is very heavily favored right now out of 1,000 game simulators that they've done right now. LA is very heavily favored. Which is what it is, right? Oh. Oh, yeah. Way to go. 2 more periods for sure. Oilers just need to win the second period. Win the second and don't look bad in the third. Craig McTavish looks old, though. 4 minutes and a half. 4.5 minutes left to go until the end of the first intermission. Williams needs to score a touchdown. That'd be great. Holy 50-50's at 159,000. Excusez-moi. Sometimes it's appreciate that, Lubo. Absolutely appreciate that. But you're not wrong. Sometimes the guy behind the mic knows a thing or two about hockey. Let's talk about it. First period shots are 14-6 for LA. Face-offs, holy shit, Edmonton picked that thing up. 68-31%. Hits 8-3 for the Oilers. Block shots 4-4. Giveaways 3-3. Takeaways 2-2. So all in all, this is a tie game, and it really should be a tie game, right? Nutting. I mean, both teams had a power play. Both teams won skadooshie suckos. Hey. Sometimes you're the nail. Sometimes you're the head. But always avoid being the wall. Nail, hammer. I meant to say hammer, not head. Yeah, it's been a Monday. That's the key point there. You never want to be the wall, because when you're the wall, you're getting nailed or hammered either way. The wall, just no luck for the wall. Rona. I think the Oilers are going to get the first goal, though. I think the Oilers get the first one. LA ties it. And then the Oilers get the next two, beating LA 3-1. Final. Now that I've told you guys the score, you guys can all go away, right? No, I'm joking. I don't want you guys to go away at all. Appreciate every single one of you guys being here. You guys bring the dysfunctional and functional. Ugh. Wowzers. Christmas lights are still on downtown Edmonton. That's craziness.
Last 11, LA gives up the fewest goals of any team in the league, certainly the fewest in the first period, and as advertised, a scoreless opening 20 minutes. So
hey, they give up very few in the first, but second and third, LA is susceptible to give up the major goals.
Starting to generate a few more chances if you're Edmonton. It is a fine line, and I believe the line starts to take over a positive tone when you start to work a little harder, and you saw that happening in the second half a bit. 3 grade A chances are really good chances for the Kings in the first period.
It definitely is Connor McDavid's birthday as well.
Third one was a nice pass.
Happy birthday, Connor. Get yourself a goal. Get yourself a win.
And Kempe with the shot, but for Edmonton, they did start to buckle down. Stuart Skinner made 2 great saves, and that's important when you're playing a team like the Los Angeles Kings that can frustrate you defensively. Couple big saves, weather the storm, settle your team down, and that's exactly what Skinner did. And I thought in the second half they started to get to
Oilers are starting out the third line.
We got to go to work.
Henrik Brown and Janmark.
A plus 26 in terms of goal differential. The Oilers
Icing against the Oilers.
icing call here, 7 seconds into period 2. LA beating Edmonton last month on home ice by a count of 4-3 in overtime. With Byfield the star on that night. Jay Kopitar lining up for a face-off against Adam Henry. Kopitar at age 37. Edmonton is just ages in terms of the production. Consistency shoveled in front. Kemper dropped it. It's loose underneath a prostrate Kings defender. And finally brought up ice. Joel Edmondson had that puck trapped underneath him. Darnell Nurse back to the left.
That was a lot of hooking in the hands of Darnell Nurse.
Adrian Kempe puts the brakes on.
I agree, Jay. That would be nice for him to get involved in the scoring of that first goal. That'd be awesome if it was his first, for him to get the first goal, assisted by Arvidsson and Draisaitl.
That's the problem with 7 defensemen. You got to find your ice time, and he's been real solid. Played his 3rd highest total last game of the season.
Oh my goodness, you missed that trip, eh, ref? Of course you did.
Good first shift for Stetcher, though, gets it from defense.
It was only in the middle of the ice where you should be looking. Wow. Skinner doing Skinner things, though. Draisaitl gives the puck away for the 4th time today, and that's icing against LA. No one plays where? Where's no one? Who's no one?
Well, here's the Los Angeles Kings collapsing back to their net, and this is something they've really committed to this
Oilers
season.
almost got one there.
Look at this. All hands on deck, all 5 guys in the frame, and Edmonton, first game back after missing a couple pounces on that puck. He was the one. Giveaway here by Skinner. This is a real dangerous play on the forehand side.
Had to play it, though, because if you don't play it, the whistle, your teams can't switch lines. You have to keep that line out there.
Almost puts it in the back of the net. Big save.
Jesus, Kulak almost scores a goal off the back wall. And that's icing, I'm sorry, offside for the Oilers. 2.5 minutes gone in the first. Second.
We've got a lot of friends over there. One of our colleagues, Patrick O'Neill, pre and post for LA Kings TV. He lost his family home in the Pacific Palisades.
It's terrible, and listen, we are thinking about you.
Yeah, a lot of these guys lost their homes in the Palisades. Because that's where the hoity-toity rich people live. If you guys don't know, the Palisades are where, if you're a somebody or you know a somebody, you live there. And it sucks that they've lost their homes. I'm not saying otherwise. You have to understand why the fire started and who started the fires, but offside Oilers.
Disjointed 2 minutes to begin this middle frame on both sides.
Yeah, and it's good defending. I think when both teams are really committed to defending, you saw the first attempt to go into the offensive zone for the Kings, closed off by Edmonton. Same thing in the last 2 entries into the zone for Edmonton. As you mentioned, a little casual on the line, looking for that perfect play. Sometimes a chip in charge, a shot to the net, center drive. I mean, the best chance we've seen so far is Byfield being aggressive on the play to Stuart Skinner.
On the forecheck, had knifed away by Draisaitl.
No, he definitely looks like he's like, here, try and beat me. I'll make it easy for you. Nah, take it away. Perry shot saved by Kempe. There you go. Out the zone. Pass out the zone. It's got to be more of that. A one and done out the zone for the Oilers. Find the open lane. The winger needs to play better along the boards for the Oilers in their zone, though.
Lewis fights him off in one motion, clears safely back to center.
Ooh, already 3 minutes gone in the second period.
Sends it around. Edmondson brushes it. Back over to Bartles. Edmondson and Perry were teammates on that Montreal team that went to the Stanley Cup final.
You're not wrong, Munchie. You're not wrong. There's a lot of things contributing to why this Fire is so bad. I guess now is not the time or the place, but a lot of players falling over the ice right now. Bouchard gives it to Ekholm. Ekholm with speed is, well, as much speed as one can have when your name is Ekholm. Play hockey? Always. Ooh, what a bounce. Yeah, this ice is bouncy tonight. Might have to do with the +10 Edmonton had the other day. The weather goes from -5 to +10 in a matter of 3 hours. Ooh, that looked out, but it also looked in. Here we go. Janmark.
Anderson squirted out into the slot, but Gavrikov was there, and here comes LA. Turcotte chipped it in for Kempe, or his shot, and he blistered it over the glove of
Jesus.
Rolling puck collected by
Absolutely happy birthday to Rose as well. It is her first birthday. She's not born yet last year. At this time last year, we were in the hospital in -50 weather. What a difference a year makes. Last year at this time, it was -50 in Edmonton. Right now, it's +3. I don't understand it, but I'm not a weather expert either.
Tried to center. Skinner bumped that away. Anderson kicked it over to Kulak, and he'll take his time.
In an hour, Rosie will be born. A year ago, an hour.
Arvidsson. Pace of play at times ponderous tonight. Both teams look to extract.
Would be nice if they got a goal, eh?
Here's Polson. Dropped it through Draisaitl. Stayed with it against Chanel, then lost the handle, and Byfield breaks loose. Bouchard.
Byfield hits the crossbar.
As Byfield draws iron against Stuart Skinner, he had 4 goals and 9 points in his last 5.
What a crazy situation, eh?
Almost another there.
Warm in Edmonton, cold in Iowa. Boy. But yeah, it's interessante situation. What a shot by Byfield off the crossbar and out. Oilers got a little lucky on that break. Again, Bouchard is on the ice for it. But, yeah. It's not just the equipment sent to Ukraine. It's the fact that they got rid of the budget by $17 million and then depleted their water sources. Well, congratulations to those guys. That's huge news for the Mahomes family. That's huge. Congratulations. That's another McDavid birthday. What a play by McDavid there. He apparently knows how to play hockey.
This period brought to you by SZN.
Nice pass to Byfield by that. Absolutely, right? Great giveaway.
All season long.
Your birthday's tomorrow? Well, happy birthday to you too.
There's a little bobble right there. It looked like Danoa.
January 14th. Happy birthday to you. Happy early birthday. I'd rather say happy early than happy belated, because if it's belated, then I forgot about it. Don't want to do that, eh? Draisaitl with his 5th giveaway of the game. Yeah, I'm keeping track of Draisaitl giveaways. 5 of them already this game for Draisaitl. McDavid shoots and misses the net by 5 feet. Not even a field goal would have saved you there, kid.
Had its chances to get the puck out. Now Edmonton has the Kings on their heels for one of the few times tonight. McDavid charging, centering. Kemper got a half poke check in there. Moore with another chance to clear, and this time he gets it done.
Oilers hemmed in LA in that situation, but couldn't take advantage of it.
There's the sketch.
Come on, Perry.
Finishes up a 3-game trip.
He tried to make the hit. Player just rolled off of it.
Charging in right-hand side. Oilers have finished their 3-game trip.
12 and a half left to go in the second period. Shots are 16-11 now for LA. They were 14-6 at one point for them.
Was shut out the other night by Winnipeg. Corey Perry to Kapanen down low. Abercroft's been out there 2 minutes plus.
Minnesota is our next opponent on Wednesday in Minnesota.
Cleared it, but only as far as
Sure, you're going to see an angry Minnesota team after they got beat handedly last night by Vegas.
turning, letting it go.
Nice little play there by the Oilers, held on by Kemper.
He'll freeze it and get his team a much-needed breather. 12 minutes to play in the second. We're still scoring.
That's awesome.
As Byfield
You write them down too, Lubo? Yeah, so do I. So do I. Because you got to remember these things, because these are milestones in people's lives. They come join us. It's things that are important. Ugh. Things that are important in lives as life goes on. Boo-doo-boo, boo, boo. Well, it's 27-9 now for the LA Rams over the Minnesota Vikings. Start of the fourth quarter. I still need a Williams touchdown. Come on, run it in from the 5-yard line. Absolutely, the only way to score is to shoot. The only way to shoot is to have the puck on your stick. What are you looking at if you're the referee in this game? Like, well, that's a definite face mask. You got to call that, absolutely. Yoink! Right from the cheek. First town, LA. I always want to call them the St. Louis Rams. Oh, I would hate to see this game be 0-0 going into overtime.
Like no other. Visit SkySignatureSuites.com and make your home high above the ordinary.
That would really be too entertaining for me. 0-0 going into overtime. 0-0 going into shootout. Both goalies get a shutout.
Dale and his daughter Sienna. Dale is the CEO of Booster Juice and lives in Sherwood Park. And Dale and his daughter traveled to Poland at the Ukraine-Poland border in March of 2022 to volunteer and support refugees and displaced Ukrainians just 1 month when Russia first invaded the Ukraine. They've also supported Ukraine family in Victoria.
Yeah, that would really suck to be Minnesota.
For 2 Ukraine students in honor of them and all the Oilers Ukrainian Heritage Game.
But that's why you got to win that last game.
50-50, presented by Rogers in support of the Canada-Ukraine Foundation, providing urgent relief to displaced Ukrainian families.
Unless you're Kansas City and screw over the other team. Offside LA.
Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50.
Josh Brown, part of that 11-7 look for the Edmonton Oilers as he draws back in. Edmonton 2-1-1 this year in the 4 games. They dressed 11-7, and part of that was out of necessity. If you'll recall, Louis, it was mid-November, and Victor Arvidsson, we thought he was playing. He was a late scratch, and they beat Nashville, and all of a sudden decided to keep it for a handful of games. McDavid able to win the face-off at center. Throws it over to Bouchard, and it's sent in deep.
Oh, Stafford.
Penalty coming in the corner. Heavy collision.
Jeannot's going to the box for interference on Hopkins. Power play Oilers.
Down so aggressively. Looks like he's fine though, but there is a penalty. Probably interference is what I'm guessing.
Shut up, Jeannot, you
I
retard.
don't know if a stick from this angle, it's hard to tell whether something got into the skates of Nugent Hopkins, but he went down kind of like that's what happened.
Got to score on this, though.
Point, that's the corner closest to us. Interference.
Woo! Let's go, Oilers.
These guys in that left-hand corner. We'll see what the penalty looked like. Tinker Janot to the box, as you said, Louis. Interference. This should give us a decent.
Yeah, you can't do that. Like, that's just stupid. Just stupid. But hey, they get away with it all the time in the neutral zone, right? Now that right there, I'm sorry, I'm going to mute the TV for a second. You call that in the neutral zone? When they do that in the neutral zone, you don't have dumb fucks like him do that in the offensive, defensive zone and get away with it. Because you let them get away with it in the neutral zone, the hold, the grab, the interference. They think they can do that all over the ice. Call it right from the get-go every time, and that's not a fucking problem. Hey, Northern, how's it going? Hopefully you're having a good Ukrainian day, Ukrainian celebration at Rogers Place. And again, Oilers lose the face-off. Down the ice, the puck goes. Nice. I wish you would let me. I'm not feeling good about this power play right now. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Hawkins to Hyman.
So that was a long way to go for Trevor Moore. Seconds. I mean, I don't know if they recognized that he'd gone. That was a sneaky move to get there quickly and get a new twig.
And Moore not only got the new twig, but then he wins the battle in the corner. Gets it down the ice. Here's McDavid. Dashing his way in, strip, turning and firing past Draisaitl is to know. And it's been a frustrating shift for this first unit on the power play.
This power play can't get out of their own way.
Edmonton pursued. Didn't control. Draisaitl gave it away. Deneau the clear, and that'll do it for the first unit. Los Angeles 5 consecutive clears. And Edmonton has to reload for one last rush with 15 seconds to go. And Reed shoots it in. Arvidsson. Anderson thought he was taken down. Got up, cross-checked Arvidsson. And Reed gathered it out to Ekholm. Put it across the Nurse. That time the Oilers...
Nurse loses the puck because, hell, yeah, good job, Nurse.
Got in the way, potentially, of a rush against Darnell Nurse. Kings eventually able to wave it back to center, but Kempe was furious with the linesman.
Aggressive penalty kill by Los Angeles. I mean, Byfield was way up the ice on the breakout from McDavid. He walked around it, but then he aggressively pursued back into the zone. And it gave Edmonton a lot of trouble. They could not make two passes in a row.
Gavrikov sent the Ferrier in. Now on Jake Kopitar. Protecting against Janmark, who took the puck from him. Got it up to Arvidsson. Fiala got back in time to send it over to Spence. Moverari hits LaFerriere.
Yay! Guys, thank you for being here again. My name is Matt for OilersFanReaction. I greatly appreciate whether there's one person watching my dumb ass or 25, 27, 50, 100. I appreciate everybody. 8.5 left to go in the second period. Not a thing happening score-wise. Shots are 16-11. That's offside.
And just 2 for the Kings. This is an offside whistled against Los Angeles.
Woo. Sorry, I'm not fully here, guys. I apologize. I'm usually way more interactive with you guys. Just a lot going on in my brain right now. Lots going on. Wouldn't that be a nice dream home to get? The $1 million dream home from the lottery. The lottery dream home that they sell. That $5 million home with a heated garage, like heated driveway, pool in the basement. Although the insurance that you'd have to pay on that for house insurance and the mortgage you have to pay on that. Like, yeah, they give you the home for free, but frick, you still got the mortgage you got to pay and everything else. Nothing's free. We will see about that. We'll see about that. She's not born yet. Remember, it's still 20 minutes, 40 minutes before she's born. I kid. Justin Jefferson needs a touchdown.
Still remains 0-0.
Draisaitl moved off the dot, but Colson won the face-off at Byfield. And now Edmonton resets.
8.5 to go. Bad giveaway by Kulak. That's his third giveaway of the game.
Fogle to the middle. Shot coming. Clark, and that is smothered. Great play once again by Emerson. Leads to a 2-on-1. Draisaitl and Arvidsson.
Draisaitl almost puts that in the net with a bounce pass. Arvidsson, keep your head up. Perfect. Fight for that puck in your feet, kid. Shoot that, Kulak. Shoot to score, though. Don't shoot to miss. What'd you guys think of the lively boards in Chicago the other day, though, eh? Almost like they knew what they were doing. You're not wrong. Dal. The giveaways are so tough. You're absolutely right, though.
Experience true flexibility with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers.
Actually, 0. To be honest with you, Diane, 0. He's been very, very good.
Cover up there by Kemper. There's one shot by Arvidsson and then a second one on the big man. What a big customer there.
Byfield's not going to fight nobody. He's a princess. He has 3? I didn't even notice. I'm more worried about Draisaitl and his blunders than... Well, I think you can't really say Bouchard's had the puck too much on his stick. It's more Kulak and Draisaitl that... Whoa, what a play there. Just as we were saying, Kapanen needs to get one. He's twisting and turning. You sure about those giveaways by Bouchard? Yeah, I was going to say. You sure? If it's not a rookie goalie, you're not wrong, right? Maybe it's the Oilers. Maybe the Oilers are the problem. Hi, maybe the problem is me. And I hate Taylor Swift so much, but that song hits home for a lot of people. Bouchard gives it to Hyman in front. Whoa, Bouchard fights for the puck there. He's still fighting for the puck with Byfield. Good fight there. Unfortunately, it's Kemper and net. Darcy Kemper. We have no... I don't know what the success is there again against Darcy Kemper. Lubo, did you want to put those stats up again? Hey, Arian, how's it going? 6 minutes left to go in the second period. Shots are 16-12 for the Kings. Bad giveaway by Stuart Skinner because he doesn't trust Kulak right now. Big save by Stu. When you give the puck away, you better have that save. Oh, don't listen to that guy. That guy isn't watching the hockey game correctly. He doesn't have 3 giveaways. I honestly don't think he's got 3 giveaways. And I doubt he's got a block shot. Darcy Kemper's stats against the Oilers. I know you put it on during the intermission, but just for those that might have missed it, Darcy Kemper's stats versus the Oilers, I know they're really good. He's got like a 9.04 save percentage against the Oilers. Of course, Kemper. Oh, come on. Hit the parlay. I don't know. I don't trust anybody that has Austin Matthews as his number in his Twitter bio. Dang, that's not a bad... Oh, that's a really good record against the Oilers.
Well, the images are unbelievable. It started last Tuesday. Since then, more than 40,000 acres have been burned in the wildfires at Lee and Jack's.
That's so scary to see all the fires.
The size of Washington is how much has been burned. The Kings have been doing their part, set up at their practice facility, trying to help with relief and a donation effort as well. There are decals on buildings and,
that's awesome. Thank you for that, guys. You guys are awesome.
The money raised will help in any way possible. The Oilers as well with the decals. If you can go to
that's awesome. Both teams are stand-up organizations. I can't imagine what they're going through. You guys all want goals. I'm telling you, I'd love a goal right now by the Oilers. Not so much by the LA Queens, but the goal by the Oilers would be great right now.
This is true great hockey. I mean, you're not going to win this game pretty by any stretch of the imagination. We played 35 minutes, mostly in lockdown mode.
And good chances hard to come by. And a couple of times now in the last 2 sequences for the Kings, shots into Stuart Skinner, who's been a presence right in front of him. A little contact, I believe. The last one by Turcotte, shook that one off. And right there you saw Kopitar kind of...
Oilers, you're home for 1 and then on the road for 4 more.
That presence in front of Stuart Skinner, who's seeing everything.
Face-off win from Byfield. Vogel back to the...
Oh, man, we got ourselves a really good game here right now, though.
They'll change. Gavrikov holds the zone for now.
Nurse to Stetcher. Stetcher up to Podkolzin. Arvidsson in deep.
It's coming off their 2014 Cup where they beat New York Rangers. There's Kopitar, Trevor Lewis, Drew Doughty on that team. Doughty, we talked about injury, but...
Oh, Arvidsson just puts it high. Field goal. It's good. Yeah, they did. They won in overtime against the Montreal Canadiens. So technically she's 1-0 as an Oiler fan on her birthday. Ekholm with the slap shot off the crossbar. Wow, he loaded that up. Yep, she's 1 today. Right? Oh, they're definitely not making the simple play. They're making life way too easy on them. They're making life way too hard on themselves right now. Oh, what a play, but broken up by the LA defenseman. So we got 3.5 minutes left to go in the second period.
The Kings have been excellent at breaking those up throughout this game so far. Extended shift though.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not. That's not a bad thing to say. You're not wrong about that at all. If this game didn't mean so much in the standings, I'd agree with that sentiment. But FLA, it's kind of their own fault that their cities. Oh, wow, that would have been a crazy situation. Had that go on in, would that be goal counted? Because it was kind of batted with a glove. What the fuck are we doing? Like, refs, what the motherfucker are we doing right now? This is what I mean when I say if the refs do not control a situation, a guy like McDavid is going to be out career-wise because you got little dumb fucks like LaFerriere doing this in the neutral zone. There's no need to be a fucking Goomba like this dumb fuck. Like, what are you doing, you stupid Goomba? Why? Because every other team was allowed to get away with it against McDavid. Right here, McDavid hit some good clean hit. But let's just do this. Yeah, let's fucking one-leg takedown. You stupid fuck. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the league not taking care of their players. You fucking idiots. Of course it's not a power play because an Oiler player jumped in. So fucking stupid. Start protecting Connor McDavid in the neutral zone, you stupid fucking idiots. Every fucking time McDavid isn't even near the puck, he has a guy holding him, slashing him, hooking him. But we can't call that, right? What a fucking joke.
It's worth getting in physically involved, even if maybe a power play comes off the board. Absolutely.
What a fucking bitch baby you are. Oh, he hit me. I gotta grab him, otherwise he's gonna have a goal.
At the end of the shift, he's going to the bench. All of a sudden, he sees his captain slammed to the ground. Like, what's he gonna do? He's coming in there hot, and that guy.
What a fucking joke.
What it is or what happened? It's really hard to.
Imagine if the league actually called power plays when McDavid gets completely derailed in the neutral zone more often.
He saw get slammed, especially Connor, who doesn't get slammed like that too often. And he says, I'm going to get in there and protect my guy, and I don't mind.
Oilers better score on this opportunity they have. I know it's 4-on-4. But this dumb fuck better get a punch to the mouth by Nurse when he gets out.
McDavid, I think, would say the same thing. This is what he wanted to do, get the emotion high.
I apologize for my language, guys. It's just, I've seen games the last 5 years where McDavid just gets bullied in the neutral zone. And the refs don't call anything because, oh, you can't give a power play to the Oilers every time McDavid's on the ice. The fuck you can't.
It's been for most of the night. We've got no score in the hockey game. Edmonton trying to change that. 4-on-4 with 2.5 to go. That goal in front, right open. Draisaitl couldn't elevate on the backhand.
Draisaitl couldn't get that shot off.
Fired into the glove of Kemper.
Damn, Draisaitl, you gotta get that shot off.
ATCO Energy is the official energy provider of Rogers Place and proud sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers.
Great chance, Gray here, 4-on-4.
Well, LA's a good face-off team. Campe doesn't lose face-offs, unfortunately. That's one thing I'd really want the Oilers to get is a really good face-off guy. Campe's really good at face-offs, and I can't get mad at the guy for being that good. But Byfield, also watch how the ref drops the puck. Pay attention to where the puck gets dropped. Always on the LA side. If you pay attention to where that puck was dropped, it was on the LA side of the dot. Never in the middle.
Checked by Edmondson. McDavid protecting Anderson over there, trying to seal him.
1 minute left to go in the 4-on-4. 2 minutes left to go in the second period. Nothing is the score. McDavid gives the puck away. wanted the McDavid goal. You got the McDavid goal. Happy birthday, Connor.
And as I continue, you know they get sweeter. So what can I do? I really bag you, my lord. To me, nothing is just like a
So it's McDavid, his 17th.
17th goal of the year for Connor McDavid. Assisted by Draisaitl. 1 minute left to go in the second period. Nurse and Draisaitl get the assist on McDavid's goal. No, they can't break. Oh, what a broken stick. Nurse with the block. Come on, guys. 30 seconds. Hold up for 30 seconds.
Oilers have now outscored the opposition 4-0, 4-on-4 this season. Here's Brad Clark, a drive.
Shot save made by Stu Skinner.
And it keeps Edmonton's 1-0 lead intact.
Yeah, and a good job by Skinner. Takes that one off the crest and says no more. Holds on to it for a whistle. Almost a 3-minute shift. Not totally in succession for McDavid though on that last sequence, and he's huffing and puffing on the bench. But watch this. Here it is right here. Nice, beautiful pass by Draisaitl after tracking down that puck and out-racing Trevor Moore, who's pretty speedy himself, and then gives it first one-timer saved by Kemper, but McDavid just hanging right there in the right spot, puts it home.
And that was dropped unfairly according to the referee.
That was a classic Draisaitl goal.
So I just love the little shoulder.
You're not wrong, Barbershop. Not wrong.
Little shoulder check, and it's almost like a snapshot in that processor for Leon Draisaitl.
That hit definitely got juices flowing.
David now 31 points.
Oilers win the face-off. Just hold on to it for 14 seconds.
At least a point in 15 of those 16 tilts.
And that'll do it for the second period. Oilers won. Oh, maybe not. Look out! Okay, thank God. That'll do it for 2 periods. 20-15 of shots for LA. Score 1-0 Edmonton on the back of McDavid, Draisaitl, Nurse. If I could add any any player to the Oilers roster right now, who would it be? That is a very good question, sir. That is what I will talk about in the second intermission. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, as they say. I'm not watching the freaking reel. I'm busy. Don't bother me. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Anyways. Shots after that period. 6 for LA, 9 for Edmonton. After 14 for LA and 6 for Edmonton. Oilers definitely turned it on in that period. Now, if I could pick anybody to be on the Oilers roster, anybody, it'd be a defensive defenseman who could play with Darnell Nurse. You know who would be a really good fit in Edmonton? And I know this may never happen. just because of where he plays. Mark Savard from Montreal. Honestly, Mark Savard from Montreal would be a very huge ad for the Oilers. But I think there's a guy in Buffalo that would be a great fit for Edmonton too. Hirka Rynen in Buffalo would be a huge ad for the Oilers. Like, the Oilers don't need to make a big splash at free agency. They really don't. They don't have the cap to do it. They don't have the assets to do it. So, get a guy that can be retained and still be under the million half. You know? Just smart about it, right? Like, just somebody that can play defensive-minded with Nurse. Because we have Ekholm with Bouchard. As much as I love Kulak, and I can say this till I'm blue in the face, my love for Kulak is bounds, leaps and bounds. He's just playing too much hockey. Kulak is playing way too much hockey, and it's starting to show. The little mental errors that he's making right now, it's starting to show that, yes, he likes the minutes, but the minutes don't like him. So I honestly think that would be a good acquisition for the Oilers. The kid in Buffalo, another really good acquisition for the Oilers. David Savard, not Mark. David Savard, my bad. I gotta get the name right if I'm gonna spill the tea. I gotta make it right. And he's 34, so it's not like you're gonna sign him and he's gonna be here long term. Now another interesting one is Hiri Yokikaru. That's the guy in Buffalo. He's 26. Now he'd work way better with the Edmonton Oilers long term. But other than that, really nobody, right? Like, Cody Cece's not coming back to Edmonton. Absolutely, Jay. Absolutely. Oh, Connor Bedard got his 100th career point against the Calgary Flames today in a losing effort. Remember when McDavid used to get all his milestones in losing efforts? Yeah, neither do I. I'm an asshole. Also, this whole stupid rumor about trading Stuart Skinner. I want to call the idiot out that started it, but that's not fair to him and gives him too much leeway. Gives him too much press for being stupid. And it's just stupidness. Like, the rumors that these guys are going off of is just so dumb. Stuart Skinner is not going anywhere, and you dummies need to just deal with it. Owen Power is definitely another good option, but one that Buffalo won't part with without a first round pick going back to them. And unfortunately for the Oilers, we don't have a first to give them. Yeah, Gibson's not coming to Edmonton. I can 1,000%. I agree with you. Renegade, you've been following me for long enough. You know that I'm high on Andrew Peeke. And I thought Peeke was coming last year. But the deal fell through. Don't get me started on that. The deal fell through. The Oilers aren't getting Josh Gibson. And I've had plethora of conversations with idiots. Well, look at his save percentage. Look how well he's doing on a shitty Anaheim team. So what? What are we going to get rid of? Yeah, it's because he doesn't play well in defense. A lot of it is he's not built to be a third or fourth line guy. And he's not... He makes too many mistakes in the defensive zone to be a top line guy. So unfortunately, he's just going to get shit on by the coach because it is what it is. I think that was the only... I wouldn't even say it was a mistake. Just blimp in the offseason for the Oilers. Podkolzin, great signing. Signing Kasperi Kapanen as a waiver claim, great pickup. Arvidsson, amazing signing again. Yeah, he got hurt, but now he's looking like the Arvidsson of last year. And guys, we didn't get Arvidsson for the regular 82 season grind. We got him for the playoffs. And that's one thing that people need to understand when we talk about the two guys that aren't here. We didn't replace them for the regular season production. We replaced those two for the 26-game grind in 2 months that is the playoffs. Right? So, yeah. It's kicking the nuts for those people, but it is what it is, what it is, what it is. Again, second period, Oilers get a goal scored by Connor McDavid, assisted by Draisaitl and Nurse. Let's hope that's the only goal scored today. Ooh, jinxes? No, not why. Why? What's the jinx? What's the curse? Yeah, he does. That's exactly it. He doesn't have the speed, and he doesn't have the puck retrieval to keep up with Draisaitl. Podkolzin definitely has the speed to keep up with McDavid. But I don't even think it's about speed to keep up with McDavid. I just think it's the wherewithal and the smarts to go to the place where the puck is going to be. Like, I don't know if you guys are old enough to have watched any of Wayne Gretzky. Perry postseason jinx, always makes it to the final but never wins. Hey man, I don't believe in jinxes. I'm not that superstitious. I don't tape my sticks the same way. I don't have to tap the boards 3 times. Just go out and play. That's a pretty bold prediction. Bold statement there, Cotton. See how it works out for him. I just don't think Skinner has the smart, high hockey IQ to play with McDavid. Yeah, he's a 30-40 goal scorer, but it comes down to you got to be in the right place at the right time. And that's one thing that Wayne Gretzky, I will always accredit to what I did when I was growing up, is to Wayne Gretzky. Never go where the puck has been. Go where the puck is going to be. Always think ahead. Oh, you and me, we could sit by a campfire and talk old stories for sure. We could talk old time stories of Gretzky, or the days of ore, man. Like the 80s, the 70s and 80s. As much as people say the NHL right now is better, I think the 70s and 80s was peak hockey. For me personally, it was peak hockey back then. Yes, the game is absolutely faster. The players are well more skilled. Abso-fucking-lutely with that. The skill on the ice right now surpasses the skill that was ever played back then. But the game as a whole was better back then. Right now, an individual player is more important than the team. That's you miss 100% the shots you don't take. That's right there. But just the way he thought the game, like everybody's like, "Whoa, why didn't Gretzky ever get hit?" Try and hit him. You could try and hit him. It had nothing to do with who was on the ice with him. Like I hear it all the time. Oh, well, if you hit Gretzky, you had to deal with Dave Semenko. So what? Try and hit Gretzky. How many people in their careers tried to hit Gretzky? But while they're thinking about hitting him, he's already by them and figuring out his next move. Just such a smart hockey player. Oh, yeah, no, it's such a smart hockey player. And that's what we don't have in the NHL nowadays. We don't have that high IQ hockey player anymore. We got the speed. Speed kills. Speed, 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 speed. Yeah, sure, you can be fast as the Dickens. But if you're not smart up here, have all the speed in the world you want, doesn't mean anything. Yeah, my son's at this hockey game right now. Lucky little bugger. For you guys that don't know, Stuart Skinner in the chat is my little man. He's at the hockey game right now. Speaking of taping up sticks, got this nice little curved beauty at the Salvation Army the other day. You could, and you know what, Dal? That is why they call him the Ukrainian Gretzky. There's one thing that I do with all my tape, my sticks that have no logo here. Obviously, the white ones have the Oiler logo. Don't ever want to call that up. I do this with it. I get a strip down the bottom like that. Give it a little huck to bite. Apparently. And then you just give it a once over like that. German Gretzky. And then you just always go to the middle of the tape. I guess I'll show you guys better. So I always start at the middle there. I don't know why I do that. It's just this tape kind of didn't. I love that when it does that. Then you make sure you tape it and you stop as close to the middle as possible. So then your tape job looks like that. Oh, I do this for multiple reasons with my mini stick tapes. Because when you're banging on the floor, because we have no insulation here, it mutes it. It mutes the sound a little bit. It's not so loud. Right, you do this too, Trucker? Man, that's awesome. How do you tape the knob? I have a way I tape the knob as well. Knob, always start at the very top of the knob. And same thing, go top of the knob and just give it a good once over, twice over. Make sure you got a little bit of a knot, like make sure it's kind of thick enough. Hey, Deacon, how's it going, man? So yeah, that's how I tape all my sticks. It's, like I said, not quite the Ryan Smith knob, not quite the Ryan Smith one, but it's definitely thicker than. And we're underway in the third period. Imagine that. Things you do when you're bored.
He's going to be well above 22-23 by the time this one's put to bed, because we do not anticipate a runaway. Tight, low-scoring games. Only the 10th time
I'm here, surviving. Life's good. So yeah, you kind of got the thickness of the knob there. You see that perfect hockey stick.
Their best player is the third period as well, so they're not afraid to push the issue. I've always felt, and this is my opinion on the Los Angeles Kings.
No, I don't. I don't, Lubo.
But when they do push, they're ahead.
I leave it here so that the puck glides off the front of the stick better. I'm more a backhand guy myself, so I like the smooth surface on the back. Like, look at that beauty, eh? No gap, nothing. Top notch. Oilers up 1-0 on a Connor McDavid beauty in the second period. Shots are 19-16 for the LA Kings in total. You know what, man? That would be great if he did get the empty netter for the Oilers. We go home, we're not just stressing out. Want an example? No, I'm good. Oh yeah, enjoying all the football games. Wild card weekend is over though. Congratulations to all the wild card teams that won this weekend. Minnesota wins 29-27-9.
Just as they're coming into the zone, you still have that conversation with Byfield, who's an excellent skater himself. That's a move to get in front of him.
I thought this was the ice bowl for a second. I didn't hear a whistle there. Were we playing without whistles now?
Oh, Oilers hold the zone. Emerson to Kulak, breaks his stick. That sucks.
Packers Cowboys NFL playoff game was played at -15 Fahrenheit.
Oh, excuse me.
Whistles froze, so they played the whole game without whistles, just calling out plays over.
It may just be us getting older, partner. Those high-pitched noises are hard to hear.
So we're like dogs now.
Arvidsson looking for a pass. If you're going to do all that work, take a shot, man. If you're going to do all that work, take the shot. McDavid to Hyman. Trips up Podkolzin. Accidental carnage. Hey, Epic, how's it going? Ooh, did you win, buddy? The key note here is, did you win your hockey game? No, that's not the most important thing. Like I tell all my kids, did you have fun? Of course we had fun. We won. I don't care what any coach tells you, what any parent tells you, what anybody tells you. Kids don't have fun unless they're winning. We could make hockey games no-score games and this, that, and the other, but kids always keep track. That's offside, Edmonton.
review. Offside whistle against Edmonton.
Well, and you heard the guys talking about Darcy Kemper. He's been excellent since November 11th. He's not lost in regulation.
Well, yeah, if you want to bring her down, bring her
I mean,
down.
he's given his team a chance to win every night. Here's a
She's
slow
not
goal.
born yet, though.
He uses Anderson as the screen. And I mean, that's
She's still got 10 minutes.
Catches it with the glove. Just a little tiny piece off the thumb of the glove.
Nice, 7-3. See?
In motion with it to get it there. Great save.
It's always funner to be on the winning side of a lopsided score like that.
McDavid from Nurse and Draisaitl.
I remember when we were coaching, we played a game, and we were winning like,
Broken up by Nadeau.
I hate to say it, we were blowing them out.
Shield that call for the pocket.
After it was 5-0, they turned their score clock off for us.
Times last year. Injuries have limited to just 6 goals in 30
And-
games this season.
No, she's born in like 5 minutes. 9:42, wasn't it? Or was it 10 something? I can't remember. It was a long night.
Adrian Campbell.
Long cold night last year.
Without the touch in 1 goal games.
But yeah, it's we were beating a team, so after we were up 5-0, they shut our score down like they wouldn't add our score. We scored 7 more before they scored once. And then they'd add it so it was 6-1. And then they'd score a goal, and it'd be 7-2. And then they'd score a goal, it'd be 8-3. And then it was just like,
Born in Australia. That's a Canadian. Mother's Japanese.
and then we went to a reserve. And oh man, we got thump-a-wumped on the reserve by the Native American teams. Those guys were big. They thumped us all every time. It was eye-opening.
You know it's hot though. Really hot.
Actually, no. Oh, that's hilarious, Lubo. No, I wasn't that guy. I actually didn't want her being born on Connor McDavid's birthday. 21 out. Ooh. I'm echoing. Yeah, of course.
7 points, including the goal tonight, which is the only goal in the game so far.
Of course, I'm echoing again.
It's coming off the right side. 28 years young for Connor.
Yeah, I was more worried about. I was more worried about her having a baby during the game. Before and after, I could care less. Hey, just don't have it during. What a hockey dad, eh? Well, I can't remember if we were in Montreal last year or at home against Montreal. I'm going to assume we were in Montreal, looking back at it. Winning overtime. 15.5 minutes left to go in regulation. Shots are 19-19.
There's Arvidsson. Lead pass for Draisaitl. Tried to dish.
Draisaitl with another giveaway.
Here's Philip Deneau off to Trevor Moore.
Arvidsson with Draisaitl. Draisaitl, Arvidsson, Draisaitl. Shot saved by Kempe.
The goaltender's duel continues at Rogers. It's 1-0 Edmonton, but it probably shouldn't be.
No way. Terrific save.
Should be 2-0, but that's okay.
Nice pass back from Arvidsson. Here's a big hit. Emerson steps up on Janot with a big solid hit into the line. Now an easy guy to knock down solid on his skates. Here's the one-timer by Spence, handled by Skinner. And then down the other way, it's a beautiful give and go. Draisaitl to Arvidsson, he puts it back a little wobbly, but for Draisaitl, he gets that quick release away in the left pad of Kemper.
No, it was in Montreal.
And in both cases,
It was in Montreal, yeah. I had to look on my phone.
Nugent Hopkins, his shot popped out of play by Anderson.
Kemp's. Yeah, man.
Just scrap it.
Goalies definitely came to play today, and that's good. That is good. It's always good hockey when goalies show up.
To help them offset emissions and score big in sustainability.
Oh, did she ever? Did you want to see a feral woman in her environment of anger? She-Hulk was let out that night. Pre-Christmas, if I am correct. Pre-Christmas was the last time they scored on a 2-on-1. And it was probably in overtime. Oh, that's offside. Wow, no way, eh? That's on. Nice save by Stu Skins again, though. Well, you can find me everywhere, guys. I apologize. I haven't been as active as I should be on the socials. Life is definitely getting in the way of a lot of things right now. Life is definitely in the suck right now for a lot of reasons, but
well, this has been a well-minded game.
right, exactly.
Anderson holds the zone. Kopitar rifles a tough pass. Kempe had no chance. Gets it back to Gavrikov from distance. A kick save made by.
What a play there by Troy Stetcher. Oilers got away with interference there. Connor Brown goes around that guy like he was a pylon. 10-10 streak. Nice, I love that. Oh, this thing, I can't put too much pressure on this stick though, because I feel like it's gonna snap. Like, I don't know if you guys can see the snappiness in it, but yeah. Here comes McDavid. Oh, that would have been pretty. Second goal on his birthday. Ooh. Block shot. Byfield. I hate this tinted visors, though. You play indoors. Why tinted visors? I know Ovechkin used to have a yellow tinted visor back in the day, and maybe that's why I don't like the kid. Too flashy. I call him a kid even though he's like my age. Go Tampa Bay Lightning. Hey, Bradley, how's it going? Oh, you're good, man. Go Tampa Bay Lightning. Hey. When they're not playing against the Oilers, absolutely go Lightning, go. No, Stu's definitely playing way better. Hate is going to hate. Hey, he made the first 11 saves and nobody scored. That's a good thing, right? No, we definitely need a break from the kids. But hey, that's what you signed up for when you're parents, right? In case you're late, there was no scoring in the first period. Second period, Oilers goal scored by McDavid. His 17th of the season, assisted by Draisaitl and Nurse. What glare from the lights? What glare? There's no glare from the lights. That's such a bogus excuse to wear a tinted visor. I agree with you. I don't know, man. I just think, hey, you shouldn't. Tinted visors are for cool kids in beer league that forget that they're never made it in the NHL. That was in Ottawa, yeah, because some dumb didn't close the curtains. I remember that. Like, what a time of day to have that door open in Ottawa. So stupid. Right? Take the bottle. Good things come in bottles.
Tickets now at Edmonton.
Root beer comes good in bottles.
50-50.
Thank you, Gene. Gut check time.
I'm just saying, there's no need to have a tinted visor in the NHL. You're not a beer league hero. I do love playing beer league hockey, though. Because you get these kids that are AHL, like, wannabes. Because they had AAA aspirations and they never made it.
4 times here in the post.
It absolutely was. And it was against the away goalie, too.
Back to Bouchard, open man, and Cole trying to swing it back to him for Proposal.
Oh, wow. Podkolzin almost makes it 2-0. Watching from prison in Florida. That's a thing? That's awesome, dude. Wow. Good on ya. Ooh, jeez. What a save by Kempe, though. Ooh. I wear my sunglasses at night. Don't get that song stuck in anybody's heads. I know the lyrics to that song like so well. Gabrikov, a dirty cough. What a song to make when you're high on acid. 12.5 minutes left to go in the third period. 1-0 Edmonton. Over the glass, another play. I definitely wear my sunglasses at night so I can see the light. I'm not going to sing it for you guys. You guys don't want to hear that. It's just a beat in my head right now. It's just, she tapped the hockey stick. One without tape, one with tape. I'm glad putting tape on them numbs the sound a little bit.
On December 28th. You're going to be noticed in the next matchup, and Edmonton will certainly mark those guys tonight.
Nugent Hopkins and Hyman able to seal the half wall. McDavid forcing against Jordan Spence. Created the turnover.
Oh, that's awesome, Jay. That's fucking hilarious. Man. Here's come the Oilers again. McDavid 1-on-5, all by himself. He drops it. Oof. Connor Brown almost snipes one short side. 11.5 left to go in the third. 22-22 are the shots. 1-0 Edmonton. Both teams are 0-for on the power play. Oilers are 0-for-2. LA is 0-for-1. I'm going to imagine there's going to be a power play coming the Kings' way eventually this period. Absolutely epic. They have to finish their chances. We got to get 2 before LA gets 1. Can we just, like, stop with the puckering of the games? Janmark sends it 18 feet high and wide.
Misfired on a couple of chances for some much-needed insurance. Byfield.
Wouldn't that be something? But unfortunately, with LA being in the Pacific and in a playoff race, the only way Kopitar leaves LA is if they're not in the playoffs. Ooh, Bouchard shoots at 18 feet wide, though.
Kulak looking for Draisaitl under control in the corner. One out.
Kulak shot save made by Kemper with Corey Perry all up in his grill. 9:40 left to go in the third period. Oilers 1, Kings 0 in a very entertaining game on a Monday night in Edmonton. Oilers play 1 at home and are on the road for a stretch. So, to recap the Oilers' January so far. We were against Anaheim on the 3rd. We were in Seattle on the 4th, in Boston on the 7th, in Pittsburgh on the 9th. At home, or in Chicago on the 11th, at home tonight, and then we're in Minnesota on Wednesday, in Colorado on Thursday, and in Vancouver on Saturday. So yeah, a lot of road games. 2-0? You did tell me, Edmund. You were correct on that. Correct on the score. I'm going to have to take your betting advice if I'm going to bet. Oh, they love the Oilers back-to-back. Oh, that's nothing, kid. That's nothing. Oh, that's... The Oilers play the most back-to-backs of any team. Why is that, Gary? Why, Mr. Bettman?
14-6 inch for the Edmonton Oilers. They don't usually out-hit the opposition, but tonight they've been growling, they've been physical, and Connor McDavid's hit on LaFerriere really swung the game in their momentum on a one-legged takedown. Kapanen takes him off, so a 4-on-4 led to the only goal so far by Connor McDavid.
Mr. Bettman, why do the Oilers play so many back-to-backs?
Big game, playing a big rival. You know McDavid's going to get a little bit agitated out there and starts throwing his weight around, and he is a heat-seeking human.
Oh, Corey Perry speaking at somebody.
Oilers entered tonight last in the league in hits, and of course they have the puck a ton of time. Yeah. I mean, McDavid and Draisaitl in particular, I think, are two of the top 5 guys in the league when it comes to ozone time. So that's not always a reflective indicator of how physical you are, but still, it's been noticeable tonight, Louis, and I agree with you. I think it's helped turn the momentum in Edmonton's favor.
This team ratchets it up in the playoffs, and everybody hits. Everybody hits in the playoffs, including...
What did you bet? Well, you bet a lot of money, too. See, I can only afford to bet $10 here or there. $5 here or there at most. So, me betting $5 will get me a couple bucks back, but... That's still pretty good. If only I had the $200 to put down as a payment. That'd be something. Something I gotta talk to you about, though. Definitely something we can talk about on a weekend. I don't bet my money. You know, you're not wrong, Northern. My children get all my money. Oh, Arvidsson puts that wide on the backhand. Wow. Oilers be buzzing, though. That's not icing. No, absolutely. Good for those people that bet and win. If you can afford it, I will never begrudge anybody who can afford money and win. If that's in your budget, that's in your budget, right? Damn, Epic, that's good. But that was a good bet to bet the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. Bet the Bills this year. I just have a feeling the Bills are going to do it this year. We got 8 minutes left to go in the third period. Still 1-0 Edmonton. Shots are now 27-22 for the Oilers. Yeah, right? Yeah, right, Jay. Yeah. I can't pay for it, nor do I have the attention span to pay attention to everything I was to bet. Like, 600 career game tonight for Janmark. Career milestone for him. You guys are all awesome. Absolutely. People that are watching this, you guys are awesome. I do talk about more than just hockey. I do have more interests and more... Shit, why am I late? Damn. Big save there by Stu Skinner. Stews!
Two Stews resonating here at Rogers Place after that save on Kopitar. Quick face-off chance here for Arvidsson. Uses the screen at Anderson and blasts that one again. Kemper sees that the whole way and makes a nice save. And then this is a beautiful...
There's no ties in betting. It's either you win and you win all the time, or you lose and you lose all the time. There is no middle ground when it comes to betting.
Take the guy, make the save, and that's exactly what he does.
Looking for his 9th straight win following.
That's not a bad thing to do, Epic.
Hasn't lost 2 in a row since.
It's not a bad strategy. It's either you're winning money or you're winning because your team you don't like won.
On a wraparound for Fiala.
It's not a bad strategy. I always stay away from Oilers bets just because I can never bet them to lose. Yeah, we're down to 7 minutes, 6.5 now in the third period. This game is flying by. Still 1-0 Edmonton. Ooh, cheeky, sneaky play by Draisaitl almost works. Clark getting beat up by Podkolzin.
Chance for Podkolzin. Clark comes in to take him out, gets him in a little bit of a headlock, and Podkolzin takes exception to that. Usually pretty mild-tempered around the net, but if you get in there and grab him,
Yeah, right.
everything's okay, and then Clark goes, yep, I'm going to grab you like this. No,
Hi, you. What is your problem?
So strong, Podkolzin. Clark's a young guy. He's gonna
Message
learn.
I just sent you.
My phone is off.
Which I like.
I don't want to look at messages.
Podkolzin had had enough of that, and then
Oh, now she's taking... Now you... Oh, really? Really?
But also, if you're going to grab a guy, know who you're grabbing. Know who you're grabbing.
Come here, you. Ah.
Officially 1 year old.
Yay! Rose is won.
We approach the final 6 minutes. Game as
Time for her first birthday.
Of course she did.
Trevor Moore. Checked by McDavid.
Corey Perry back to Tampa? Why don't you like your hat?
Following the Christmas holiday, here's a shot by Anderson. Deflected dangerously over the glove, but drives.
Do you want Daddy to wear your hat?
Another one of those shots from Anderson wasn't hard, but it gets right through the screens.
Happy birthday.
Here's Moore inside into double touchdown.
Okay, fine.
Oh, she was pressing pom-pom.
Anderson took his
I'll wear your hat for you.
New Hyman was bearing down on that little pressure, forced Anderson into an unforced error. Bouchard. Chipped in by Connor Brown.
Ugh.
Now Spence.
5 minutes left to go in the third period. Shots are 29-25 for the Oilers. 1-0 Edmonton.
Byfield with Janmark tracking him.
Ah, my ear. Ow.
Shot in.
Okay, love you.
At center.
I will come see you after the game.
Ill-advised. Mental mistake.
Not asleep. Been in for me that water.
Oh, did you? Ooh. Did she take it well, or?
She hasn't finished it. She was kind of tasting it and holding it herself. So,
Oh, so maybe bottles are a good thing again.
well,
Bye-bye.
that way we can put homo milk in it.
Bye-bye. Night-night.
Has been going up against Henry the last couple of shifts. You see Turco on the left side with that line. Little jostling between Fogle and Podkolzin.
That's funny. She's not a big hat person. Yeah, none of our kids are big hat people.
Tough save, and now it is getting nasty. Edmondson is a rough customer around his own net. Kind of an old school Kevin Lowe type.
Podkolzin threw down Fogle pretty aggressively too. He didn't like that. Thought there should have been a call. They get tangled up.
If she doesn't want to wear it, I'll wear it.
5 minutes to play. Not much room. Certainly no margin for error. The Oilers.
Although it doesn't really fit my head very well. Have I been to a game? Plenty of times. Not so much this year, just because I'm doing this and having a 1-year-old does take a lot of money out of a budget when you have a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old, a 9-year-old and a 21-year-old. Your money, it almost seems like this is your money in this hand that you get paid, and this is your money gone before you even say, hey, what do we want to buy? Oh, wait, it's gone. But last year I went to a few games. The year before that I went to a few games. I love Rogers Place. I miss the old stadium a little bit, though. I do miss the atmosphere of, I will always call it Skyreach Center, Rexall Place, Edmonton Coliseum, the Coliseum. How about you, Scott? How about you, Steve? Have you been to an Oilers game this year? Oh, I used to be a season ticket holder at one point in time in my life. I was fortunate enough to be that guy, but just circumstances change everything, and we're here. Oh, if you ever get a chance to go to Rogers Place and enjoy a game, it's such a great atmosphere. I'd almost say a junior game is better, though, to go see the Oil Kings.
Sometimes that first game back, even though it's a quick stop at home, can be a difficult one. I think as the game has gone on, the first 10 minutes...
It is a different energy at Rogers Place. I guess I just miss Rexall because of the enclosed concrete. The acoustics are better at Rexall, I find.
As we expected between these two teams.
Yeah, Trucker, you were on the road 360 days out of 365. Steal by LA, 5 minutes left to go in the third period. When does LA pull the goalie? Absolutely, Dal, and we can take 4 of our kids to a game for the same price of taking me to an Oiler game. And that's with food included, right? Like,
both teams have been able to create that chance, and good closure there in the wall, and Kempe just trying to keep that play.
Yeah, but you're in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, Iowa. That's what sucks. But if you ever make it back up here, man, you're always welcome to come to another game with me. Southside Chicago. Yeah, I've been to Chicago a few times, and I gotta agree with that. Southside Chicago is very, after dark, the south side of Chicago gets very sketchy. I've been to a few Cub games at Wrigley Field. Those are good. That's a good atmosphere.
Ultimately ended up out of play. Offensive zone draw coming for Los Angeles.
You know, Jeff, Chris Knobloch this morning talked about patience up against this team. He understands when you're playing in the
Morris code.
Los Angeles, you get frustrated and sometimes try the whole pass, throw a puck away. I think there was a little bit of that early on for Edmonton in the right spots. You know, trying to make plays in the offensive zone. It was a turnover, not spending much time. They did much better through the second period into this third period, making the right plays, making sure it's off the glass, making sure it's an outlet pass, and just not forcing a high danger play. They'll be happy.
Good night, Munchie. Thank you for showing up, man. You greatly appreciate you as always. They're demolishing it in March, I think. The plan is to destroy it and build condos or multifamily. I have stories to tell about the old arena and why I hate Northlands. The people that run Northlands, I hate them so much. And I know you shouldn't hate anybody or any group of people, but Daryl Cates won in the end. That's all I gotta say. It just sucks.
Since then, 12 shots in the ensuing 36 minutes. We'll see what happens down the stretch here.
Yeah, no, he absolutely seems like he was practicing on rebound control on his day off with Picard getting the start in Chicago. Little dump and change for the Edmonton Oilers. Not too shabby about that.
But because of pressure from Brown and Henrique, he's got to freeze it, and that gives Edmonton an ozone draw. A little frustrating slash.
Bradley, they absolutely won a cup without Gretzky. Here's the funny situation. Gretzky never won anything without being an Oiler. The Oilers have won without Gretzky. Who needed who? No, I kid. The Oilers very much miss Wayne Gretzky for his tenure. Peter Pocklington will never be forgiven for what he did, but I understand your meat business is failing. Your franchise that you own is making money. Don't want to sell the meat business. So sell the player that makes the most money. But with me saying that, if Gretzky doesn't go to LA, we have no NHL the way it is today. That's offside. For better or worse, we have no NHL the way it is today. That's pretty interesting, Jay. No, yeah, that's pretty sad how long it's taken. Well, because the city went to them and said, hey, can we build a multi-purpose? Yeah, that's very true. What do you mean, Arian? NHL or AHL?
Sano wins the faceoff. Grant Clark off to Mikey Anderson. Chips it softly off the play.
I agree with you, Epic, but there's nothing left in the building. It's just a hollow shell right now. I agree with you, Dal. They should have let the city build it into a multi-purpose rink for all the minor hockey league teams to play in. That is a great idea, Epic. Maybe somebody should go to city council and say, hey, a lot of people in the city have a lot of fond memories of this place. Yeah, I couldn't afford anything when they auctioned off seats and stuff. I was going to buy a seat, and the cheapest seat was like $380. Like, that's stupid money, I guess, but it's history, right? Empty net for the LA Kings. 2.5 minutes left to go in the third. Come on, Oilers. Empty net goal here. Oh, that sucks, Jay. Oh, son of a... That's the worst, eh? When you've got things marked, it's like, oh, something life-changing and major comes up instead. McDavid hits the post. Hyman doesn't know where it is with his fishbowl. Wow, he hit the post on that thing. Square on the post. Come on, Edmonton, don't let that hurt you. 2 minutes left to go in the third period. Shots are 30-28 for the Oilers. 1-0 Edmonton. Empty net LA. Offside LA. Dum 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 dum. Oh man, I went to many a playoff games at Rexall. One of my fondest memories of Rexall was 2014. Eberle, Hall, Hopkins. Eberle scores the goal against the Calgary Flames right in front of us. Me and my buddy Tony went there. We were working in Fort McMurray at the time, at a hotel, and the manager of the hotel, I bought tickets to go to the game before that, the LA game, or the game after, and he bought tickets, and it was just a whole story. Anyways, we ended up going, and wow, what a night. Opening night, 2014, Rexall Place. Eberle scores the goal. Just amazing. Just amazing. Man, I can't wait till we're wearing some Condor gear either, man. Definitely as soon as we get them, there's going to be a video of it. An unboxing, shall we say. Just the stories of Rexall Place. I know it is Northlands, Skyreach Center, the Coliseum. 1 minute left to go in the third period. 1 minute remaining in the third period. Oilers 1, Kings nothing. Shots 30-29 for the Oilers. Goal scored by Connor McDavid, assisted by Draisaitl and Nurse. Whew! Empty net LA. LA has control of the puck in the Oilers zone. Oh, Fogle, stop it. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. You weren't that guy for the Oilers. Don't be that guy for LA. You were a puss for the Oilers. Rascal Flats. Hey, man. They did some awesome shows there.
Shoved a little bit by Nurse, but he just kept jamming away until the whistle went. And for Fogle scored a lot of goals around that blue paint in his career, and just trying to tie this one up. Nurse takes him out of there, gives him an extra little shot, and looks like Stuart Skinner's going to take a little time here to settle things down and give his team a little breather to maybe win a face-off and close this one out.
Let's figure out why it still hasn't been. Oh, that's probably why it didn't reset itself. There. Now they're giving the deserve a win meter to the Edmonton Oilers. Now they're giving the Oilers advantage. It didn't reset itself. I had to physically refresh it. You know what? I really hope they do keep the Condors in town, man. Like, that's... I know everybody's talking about bringing them up to Edmonton. They're closer to home. But it's a winning situation down there. A lot of fans down there that go to games. Hopkins couldn't hit a broadside of Barnum's life depended on it right now. 27 seconds left to go in the game. 1-0 Edmonton. "17 seconds. 15 seconds. Bring it home, Mike." Oilers win! Oilers win! Tell your friends! Stu Skinner shut out! Honestly, what the hell was Draisaitl doing on that situation? Shoot the fucking puck! Oh, because we don't shoot. Draisaitl had a wide open net and wanted to get Hopkins going. Game over. Oilers win. Let's play some La Bamba, baby. Ba-da-da-da-bamba.
We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We're back.
Oops. Nobody wants to see that. So, I remember seeing some guy say that too. Some guy. Who's that some guy? Where's that some guy? Is that some guy still here? Oh, it's Lubo. That's some guy. Good call on that, Lubo. Good fucking call on that. Anywho's, guys. Oilers win 1-0. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't a Picasso. It wasn't the Mona Lisa. But the job got done. The reason why the Oilers don't score empty net goals is because guys like Draisaitl don't want to score the empty net goal. They want to pass it to Hopkins, the Janmarks, the Connor Browns, the Jeff Skinners. They want to have everyone else involved instead of tally their... Unlike somebody else in the NHL, we're not going to name names, Ovechkin, who's on the ice for every empty netter, who shoots at every empty netter from his own ice or otherwise. The Oilers aren't selfish pricks, and they're looking for their teammates. Maybe McDavid and Draisaitl should shoot more at the empty net and score more. But it is what it is. Oilers win 1-0. Flames win. What more can you ask for an Albertan? If you're an Albertan and you cheer for Team Alberta. Hey. So anywho's, my name is Matt for Oilers Fan Reaction. Oh, I almost said the other guy. Still caught in the brain. Flyers beat the Panthers 4-3. The Flames beat the Hawks 5-2. And the Oilers beat the Kings 1-0. Yeah, you're not wrong, Diane. That's 2 points in the bank. You're absolutely right. What else is there to talk about this game? Well, you know what? Because we're fans of the game, let's talk about the overall situation. Shots after 1 are 14-6 for LA, after 2, 11-5 for the Oilers, after 3, 13-12 for the Oilers. All in all, 31-30. Face-offs, 51% to 48 for the Kings, picked up for the Oilers. Power plays 0 for 2 for Edmonton, 0 for 1 for LA. Hits, 15 hits for the Edmonton Oilers. Let me replay that for you. 15 hits for the Edmonton Oilers, 8 for LA. But I thought LA hit more. You don't hit when you have the puck. Doy. Block shots, 16-12 for the Oilers. Giveaways, 11 for LA, 8 for Edmonton. Riddle me this, Batman. 8 giveaways for the Oilers. Takeaways, 4 for the LA Kings, 3 for the Oilers. Series tied is 1-1. Season series is tied at 1. LA won Game 1 4-3, December 28th. If you remember the back-to-back situation that was. The overtime, Stuart Skinner has his helmet knocked off almost. Not called. His strap is loose. He learned from that, by the by. And Oilers win tonight. We play them again April 5th and April 14th. Now that you get it, got it good, and understood. I'll see you guys on Wednesday when the Oilers are in Minnesota to take on the Wild. I will see you guys then. Thank you for watching. My name is Matt for Oilers Fan Reaction. Everyone behind the scenes, Lubo, Farm Girl, Diane, Jay, thank you for stopping by. Chemo, Epic, Trucker, you guys are all amazing. You guys know who you are. Edmund, you guys are amazing. And those of you in the chat that didn't talk, thank you for watching. Always greatly appreciate you. I'll be back on Saturday. Post-game reaction will be tomorrow morning. Have fun. Doses.